baseball fans, and welcome. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Mets. It's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Clay Holmes.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Digging in, Jake Fraley. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that one sliced foul. McClain with a homer in his last game. And a pitch. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. De La Cruz with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
The All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on that path, but it's a nice accomplishment.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And towing the slab here, Rhett Lowder.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. That one blasted deep to right. Hines going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's a Mets lineup now. And one guy who's been great for them, Francisco Lindor.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. That one ripped onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. On to first. Out. They get the out on Soto. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Holmes back to work. That's in there. 0-1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. There's a swing and a drive. This one looks like trouble. Coming home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner at third, nobody out. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch just misses. Stevenson at third with nobody out. To the right side. He's in there, and they lead by 2. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds.
Encarnacion Strand.
Swing and a foul out of play. Tap foul at the plate. Headed towards the corner. Soto really on his horse for it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Spencer Steer, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone.
Lindor tossed to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go low from ab on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me, homie, fatigues on him.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Fraley corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Mark.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nabs it, and that is that. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 2 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And he deals. On the ground right side. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Fraley batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Left field. Nimmo has it sized up. He makes the grab. 2 down. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Breaking ball through there for a strike. McClain in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. But there's no play. That's an infield single. So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Luis Angel Acuña.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Taylor went deep in his most recent game. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Encarnacion Strand makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Popped up. McLean. And that is the inning. Mets leave one, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Stevenson.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Encarnacion Strand in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
0-2.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Alonso.
Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you,
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a bomb. He made him pay for that one. His 54th home run of the season. It's 2-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
One down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
One out, runner at second. Winker digs in now. There's the strike. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and Winker is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right
Now
there.
batting.
Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. In from third is the tying run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Acuna getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And that is out of play. And 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that ends the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Holmes back to work. This to third, Vientos. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Rhys Hines.
Rhys Hines will hit next. Grounded out his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. Acuna over to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, Left fielder, Jake.
So the lineup flips over. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Reds down in order. Score remains 2-2. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Francisco Alvarez.
In the air, right field. Hines makes the grab, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Rhett
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Frankie Lindor. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 down, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Fastball is outside. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Into the second deck it goes. Home run number 55 on the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 4-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. Juan Soto now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. And it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss as he was late. Nimmo was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. Ripped, but it curls foul.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game. So he
that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Winker now at the plate. Center field. Friedel settles under this one, and that'll do it. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, at the plate, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Jamer Candelario digs in now, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 strikes.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Lindor. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Reds 2.
Now pitching for
Josh
Cincinnati.
Staumont gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Mark Vientos.
The third baseman.
Vientos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. Staumont, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one misses in the dirt.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Acuna in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Scott Barlow appears to be getting loose. Santillan getting cranked up as well.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Stevenson down to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Misses
that's a
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Up and in, and a count 2-1. That one ripped, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is downstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Friedel going back on this one. And brings it in at the wall. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Tyler Stevenson.
And a foul ball. That's in there. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. 1 away. So up next, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Encarnacion Strand.
Little chopper rolls foul. Stevenson over at first with 1 away. Back up the middle and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Steer in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Up the middle, Lindor tosses to first, and that is the inning. 2 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 5 and the Reds 2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Reds.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the seventh.
64.
Tony Santillan.
And compared to a lot of other
Cynthia.
relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should
Lead up
be
for
active.
the Mets.
Francisco
Shortstop,
Lindor comes up to the
Francisco.
plate. 1 for 3.
Score.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Fraley makes the catch, and there's
Now
one down.
batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His 56th home run of the season. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, De La Cruz gets it to first. Out. They get the out on Soto.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets,
back, and a new arm on the mound to
Number
start the
33.
8th. A.J. Minter.
AJ.
He's having a ton of success facing
Minter.
left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So digging in,
Leading
Jake
off for
Fraley.
Cincinnati, the
0
left
for 3
fielder,
in this
Jake
one.
Fraley.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's a foul ball. Just off the inside edge. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
In now for the Reds, Matt McLean. Swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike. Hey!
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that off. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Citi Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Santion back to work. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up the middle. Whips it to first.
Yeah, you're out.
And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Angel.
Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hines makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
Number 39.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, 30 years old now, And he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Now back, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
So they're down to their final out. TJ Friedel will hit next. And that one fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.